Hi guys, how are you doing today? I'm vlogging. I'm at Ibis Spice Portal and I'm doing a Marcus Garvey tour today with Marcus Garvey. We call him Garvey or Marcus, but he's from the downtown Kingston area and he knows a lot about Marcus Garvey. Anything about Marcus Garvey you can ask him. He's gonna tell us a little bit about Garvey, a little bit about the history of Jamaica, the UNIA, and we're gonna take a walk down to King Street and go to the museum, the Marcus Garvey Museum that is on King Street. So Garvey,
yes.
You ready?
Yes,
take it away.
Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty. Greetings in the name of Empress Meninai, Marcus Garvey, Emmanuel, Joseph Ebers, Leonard Dowell, and all of the great fighters who come and fight for the benefits of the Africans who have scattered in the Western Hemisphere. I'm going to say a little about Mr. Garvey, and we're going to leave from right here at the Ibis Spice Portal, and we're going to go down straight by Orange Street and head on Beeson Street to down King Street at the Liberty Hall that find in the early 30s by Marcus Garvey. He's from Sentence Bay. And Marcus Garvey would like to express himself as a young child growing up because his father was a stonemason, an undertaker that buried people. He works in the graveyard, but his father is a very intellect man, a man who can read and write because it doesn't take normal people in that time to be a stonemason. Marcus Garvey's mother is also a farmer and she also works for the white family. She cooked for them and to support her home and to support Marcus Garvey's father is a man who instilled in him to be something that is great because the father were born as a slave. His father usually works for a white man who had a friend who owned a library. So Marcus Garvey's father will go there in some times of his moment and he will get books and he will take the books and he will read and he will always put Marcus Garvey beside him and told Marcus Garvey that in life he will have to be a man. He cannot rely on no one but the Almighty and himself. What opened the eyes of Marcus Garvey is when he reached 14-year-old in 1901, he have been showing out of school because of the education, the colonial power and the education system. And his best friend that he had, she was a white neighbor, they call her Joyce Reary. And when they're growing up, they go to school together, they share together, they play and run on the beach side, they gather and they play ring game. But when Marcus Garvey reached teenager, her father put an end to the friendship because the father said that he's a Negro, he's not good enough, and they are teenagers. So Marcus Garvey soon will come to indoctrinate her mind. If Marcus Garvey go into the yard where she is, he slammed the door in his face. So Marcus Garvey, aware at that time, he left Jamaica 1910 and go to Costa Rica because he was a journalist.
Yes.
And he was a laborer. But by traveling through South America, Marcus Garvey saw how black men will work very hard. And when they are works for the white men, they building the Panama Canal and they building trench, they land mooring down field. And Marcus Garvey said that, then why black man is united when they are working for the Europeans? So when they are in their normal self and they by their self, why they don't united? So Marcus Garvey said that, I am determinedly that the black man will not be continue to be kicked about as I seen it in Central America and as I read of it in America. Where is the black man's government? Where is his king? Where is his kingdom? Where is his president, his country? There must some big affairs. I could not find them. And then Marcus Garvey said, then I declare we must help to make them. Him say black people have been taking advantage of the Europeans by the Europeans because black people all over the world are disunited. So these are the things that Marcus Garvey seen, and these are the things that Marcus Garvey attack. All black people have to do is just have them moral and be themselves and find purpose in themselves. And that is why now, in that early stage and in this new time, you still find black people are suffer because them take on to things that does not belongs to them.
Alright, so you just get a rundown there. There was a lot of information. So we're going to head now out on Orange Street, walk down to Charles Street.
Orange Street and Beeson Street.
Not yet. Orange Street to Beeston Street, and then go across onto King Street and then go down. Marcus, I can walk with my phone in my hand?
Yeah, of course. But the car ramp with you, want me run down somebody. But the car ramp with you. And yeah, walk, you know. The Great Walls, you know. You know? Because all them come is do tell the people them, so them are going to give them this and give them that and nothing back at it. So the pain and the wailing through the people them really make the place becomes this great place where music is exists. Because music not just comes so. It comes through the inspiration of good things and through the inspiration of things that is bad and hurtful to people. So Marcus Garvey knowledge, it has come through the mourning and the wailing of the people them. But I see what happened to the people them in America and in Jamaica. So I'm trying best to create the UNIA. So the UNIA would be a vehicle to generate and communicate success among black people. It is an account. You know, the UNIA is not something where it's formed overnight because it's 500 division of the UNIA in a 22 country. Yeah, because Marcus Garvey come in a time when they never have only technology. Marcus Garvey never forward in a time when too much technology was around. But yet still Marcus Garvey message spread all over the world to show you how great and dominant it is. Yeah, Marcus Garvey come to take I and I out of the slump, you know, but I and I for parents them don't know what them want, you know. I and I for parents them don't do what them have to do, so I and I come as a generation to come to break the curse there. Because I and I know the great things that all of the great ones has done. Yeah, if my ancestors them never set it, I come for set it. On the way to Liberty, down the road is
down here. Yeah, right. What is lane name again? Chancery Lane.
Yeah man. Down the road is so. Yeah man. Family them down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah man, them alright. Yeah. This Beeson Street.
Beeson Street.
The first street in a Kingston. Because that place here by a man named Mr. Beasley. You know, 3,000 pounds him buy that piece of land here for. The whole of Kingston. Even the whole circuit court was his home.
What?
You know? Yes, I. Mr. Beasley. You know? Yes, sir. The home circuit court is his home. Yes, so it's only a great history.
Interesting.
Park is a place where them carry all of the slaves them go dump off when them kill them in a town. You have Jubilee market round there, so them sell all of the slaves them, Victoria Jubilee. You know, so we have to know ourselves and know where we stand.
And know what happened to us. We have to know the things that happened to us.
Yeah, we have to know.
And know the energy that is in the space that we're in. Especially ancestral energy.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, because right here now, if you find a little normal black man buy something like this and somewhere famous, it will cause problem because No man, Mali and Buster man did want to fight for that place. See, even yesterday, it's a large hall, you know.
Oh yeah?
From back in the days, you know.
So it looks like it locked.
The security. That is a photo of Marcus Garvey. Yes, sir. Original Marcus, you know.
So we're here, 76 King Street.
Yeah.
Liberty Hall.
Liberty Hall, you know. Yeah, man.
Yes, we're entering.
Yeah, man. One love, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the ground, you know. This is the place where Marcus Garvey walk. This is a place where Marcus Garvey sweat and him footprint. See it there? Them know why them put these things in it because Marcus Garvey left him stamp in this surrounding, you know? And we have to give ISIS to Marcus Garvey. We all must open up our eyes and wake up and look to the great one them. And when we take on to the teaching of the great one them, well, it's a deep thing and that's how the blessing will come. Because we take on to a lineage of life.
It's your favorite Marcus for true Garvey. Oh my God.
A long time ago, Marcus Garvey cheered them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And out of a tree, them carve that tree right, you know. One big tree, you know. You see it on Empress? No giant, nothing.
It's very quiet here. There's nobody here now, so it's not clearly not a very active space, which is unfortunate. You know, we're talking about Marcus Garvey. We should see lines when we come here. You know, but we'll see what's on the inside, what is in store.
1887 at a time, Africa was being taken over by European nationals.
Garvey first wife, they love how he still, but him and I couldn't agree still. Him and I couldn't agree. Because she saved him still, you know, they don't tell her that part there, you know, so she
This is a really nice picture. Where is this?
Eh?
Where is that picture?
That picture there?
Yeah.
That picture
That
there?
look like Ghana.
Yeah, that look like a dog in Africa she go.
For sure.
Yeah, because she was a traveler, you know.
Yeah.
Her parents, they was activists around government and them things, so she did have privilege.
We're back outside now. We weren't able to film on the inside because that's just rules. They have a lot of pictures and documents that are copyrighted, right? So to protect it, and we respect the space, so we're gonna respect their rules as well. They showed a film, about a 30-minute film about Garvey, and just a real summary of his history. And then there are lots of really cool touch screens in there where you can touch and either get information or play a video, or it's a high-tech museum.
Well done.
And some pictures that I've never seen before. Also a lot of very unique things in there. Yeah, it's a good tour. I think it may take, if you're gonna go through all of the videos and read all of the information there, it will be long. It can take hours because it's a lot of information. So I think we've been here about an hour now. They have these stools and benches outside. It's a nice place to chill. What I think was interesting from the video that we watched was that when he introduced UNIA to people in America, they had a problem with the N in UNIA being Negro. They had a problem with that word and didn't want to be called Negro. And I find it interesting because now Black Americans love being called Negro.
Negro mean black.
Right.
Because Marcus Garvey didn't just want to say black. Because black, when you're talking about black, you can see all the rubbish pan over there, so put them and say, watch a black rubbish pan there.
Right.
Watch a black toilet bowl there.
Right.
Watch a black gutter there, watch a black road there, you know? So you want to put it on a more intellect manner where we can identify, because the word Negro doesn't mean insult, it means black in Spanish. You can tell yourself that you don't want to live as how you come see fourth parents and your ancestors. You are a traitor to your own self and your generation, because you cannot profit yourself into something that does not come in from your lineage. You have to accept who you are.
In terms of African spirituality.
Yeah.
He embraced African spirituality.
He embraced African spirituality. And if you study the movement of Marcus Garvey, he move in code. And everything him doing, do it in code and manner, because Marcus Garvey is also a black mason. He's also a blacksmith. Marcus Garvey is a person who did involve in the Prince Hall Mason as well, the East Star Black Society. You know, Marcus Garvey know about revivalists. He know about spirituality, so he was studying. Because it's not going to go one place, it is. If they're all over in South America where we travel.
Right, that's true.
If they're all over in if they're all over. It diverse, but in Jamaica in Haiti, it effective, right? Because too much of materialistic things don't really take over the land. Science, it is natural. And when them talk about wobia, them just say that word if you frighten the people. But wobia and science, them think there's here to protect I and I from enemies, intruders. All black people have to do is look in at themselves. Because while you are search around for the strength not there nowhere else, it's the inside of you. So you have to search for the strength within and know the inner man and the inner self and know your purpose. As Marcus Garvey said, you have to be confident before you start a race. And once you're confident, you have win a race. And that is the power. When I go say no Empress, and me I go say this to Jamaica. And Jamaica need to know this and the people them. The works of all of the great ones them. Me never call too much name, but me I start from Marcus Garvey because there's many. When it becomes a parents in life, it is good to teach your children about self-pride, dignity, moral, looking at yourself, teach your youth them about Marcus Garvey, give them the teaching of His Majesty and all of the great ones them. Don't send the youth them a school and try to tell the youth them about other different type of man where them not have nothing to do with black people. You'll hear the white man talk, the Chinese man talk, the Indian man talk, and the brown color man talk. You'll hear all, but it all depends on who it is concerned. All different classes of people help them own in all circumstances. So what else black people could do? Be black, buy black, stay black, generate black, and everything will take care of its own. The white man can't give you justice. It only take your own. And the white man is not God with a particular source. The white man don't go take on expression to them humanity. And all because black man is relegated and ostracized throughout the world. Them lost them moral.
I know, but at this point it's by choice.
So
Because they can't even say them and do it to you again. You know what I mean?
no, we need to wake up. Wake up. We are asleep. And when you say we are asleep, we are live like we never born as an African. We is African, we don't hold no nationality. Right? When you deal with nationality, you argue your rights. We is Africans, we is not Jamaicans, nor Americans, nor South Americans. We is African.
And that says it's the whole
Where black people come from, everything starts from Africa. And it's the same thing Marcus Garvey said. We're born in Africa and Africa born in us. So anywhere you're out there in the world, we are Africans. Everywhere you go in the world, you see monuments of I and I ancestors. And what the people need to know is a mental slavery. Them not really bring nobody on a ship come here because them can't show no ship. Them come here, come see the people, them and war with the people, them and half them under gunpoint and slave them. People come here, yes, on ship, but them come here, come war. And some of them come here as missionary, to indoctrinate them. Marcus Garvey said, you must teach higher development of science to your children. And when once you teach them about self-pride, you'll benefit abundant. You don't have to work for the white man. All you have to do is teach your youth self-pride. Because too much black men are kill off them one another. You know? And
what is happening, especially, I mean, you're from downtown.
Yeah.
So you know, and you grew up around here as a young youth, so you see what has happened over there and what continues to happen. The young people are killing each other, constantly warring. You have relatives have died.
many of them died. Right now, land there my parish where so it look like all the house so have to move and grave have to go there. The amount of relative may have passed away. Wow. And me can't tell anybody this. You see Marcus Garvey teaching, it really make me live right now. Right. You feel the breeze a blow every? The teaching of His Majesty Empress Many, Marcus Garvey, Emmanuel. Them teaching them make me live, because if me never take the teaching of those great ones, I wouldn't be around. I'd have vapor for a long time like a smoke who used to come out bright and just dull out. I saw my life in a past way. So I can tell any youth, whether you're in Jamaica, anywhere in the world, just take the teaching of His Majesty. Take the teaching of Marcus Garvey. You know? Can't go wrong. Says America, Jamaica, it's not really a country, you know, because we're under control by Europeans. Jamaica is a corporation. America is a corporation, you know. It's a business place. If you have 2 million black people in Jamaica and you have 300 white men in Jamaica, them can control. Oh, I always wonder, that.
We allow it, that's why.
Them trick the people and the youth them a get tricked by the food where them a drink and eat, the smartphone, the clothes. Black people need for Lego vanity. Yes. You don't need false here, you need moral.
You hear what I'm saying? You need no false here, you can grow your own.
Grow it. Buy some good treatment, some herbal treatment.
Buy some tropiki.
Yes. And when you grow your hair naturally, you want to become a perfect being. You have to just drink right and eat right. Lego flesh eating. Lego cannibalisticism. You know? Because what really destroy black people, the type them eating a bit of a lot. So the spirit.
Talking about food, I'm hungry, Marcus. So let's head down to Iowa Spice. We can
Alright.
some more when we reach down there.
Yes,
food and elevation.
Yeah.
Alright?
We need to drink right and eat right.
Alright, so we're gonna head back down now to Iowa Spice and get some young food to eat.
Yes,
Right?
Empress.
So this closes our visit to Liberty Hall, the Marcus Garvey legacy, or the legacy of Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey talk about.
Even in my family, yesterday I was talking to my mother about my grandmother and how much she loved to talk about if her grandmother did lighter skin, how much she would have come out because somebody in her family used to date somebody white, and so then would have did have light skin and pretty hair.
Whether that her problem, that she a worry about.
She always saying something about pretty hair and light skin.
That no go now, you know, and Chinese woman. Yeah? Nakwa. Your mother want Chinese woman though.
This peas.
I
will call it Barnabas. But it's an African peas called
So her mother more look Chinese than she.
Eh?
She's a Mongolian.
Oh. Mongolian
full of
countries.
benefits.
Yeah. It's selling a market still in our Empress.
What are
That
Lab
is it.
lab?
Yeah.
I know it's in the market.
You can get it for buy.
Oh, if a good.
It
good.
better for make stew than the normal red peas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah man, they get sweeter stew. Cause it make a stew rich.
It tastes very rich.
Yeah man. Eat my granny usually used to cook rice and peas for Sunday, lab. A banana biscuits.
This soup is really rich.
Yeah man, then I eat me and tell you.
I feel like we're not gonna have no space for food.
It have done still, you know. Feel like I sit there and still have before the day done.
I have to.
Anytime I say about come out and I sit so catching.
We just bite into a piece of bird pepper.
Yeah man. Bird pepper nice one. I feel just use sweet, you know.
And good for you.
Yeah man.
And good for your heart. Good for circulation.
Poor circulation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah man. Enough of that bones one, cause bones have poor
Yeah,
circulation.
Mr. She bend over.
Yeah man, she poor circulation man. Woman there in a beard stale and them sitting there them yam, you know. And brag on people, she and my grandmother. My mother, beer brag on Sunday. Oh, a tree meat me a cook. Oxtail, chicken and fish. Yeah.
We're vegetarian. This is the breadfruit burger. 100% vegan, no meat. No lettuce, tomato, sweet pepper, sauces and juices, and the filling is a chickpea patty. And I'm having it with the sea moss, vegetable sea moss, no, sea vegetable juice. So this has 5 sea vegetables in it. This one juice here. Power pack. With breadfruit is the patty. So it's not like breadfruit thing. Famous burger. Famous. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. I've never tasted, and I know many people feel the same way. Never tasted another burger like this ever. Not even meat burger. Alright guys, so I'm gonna close the video out now. My battery is dying. I have a couple other things to do, like go in the tea shop to get some herbs, and I have to go uptown up to Price Mart. You don't want to see that. Do you want to see that? No. So I'm gonna close out the video now, but it was a great day. I fully enjoyed the visit to the museum. I think I've been there before. Being in there, I'm like, I've been here before. It's not the first time I'm seeing this. But I can't remember when I actually did. I'm trying to remember if it was when, it could have been when I did that Rastafari course at UE. That I went there, but I don't remember exactly. It's a nice museum. It's very high tech, lots of touch screen and that type of thing, and it's nicely kept. And it's just that they don't have any visitors, guys. We have to go and support this place that is representing Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey name and legacy is on it, and so lots of people come to Jamaica all the time. I know Garveyites come here from America and from all over the world. All over the world, Garvey has followers. So when you come to Jamaica, please put Liberty Hall on your list of things to do. And you can also contact Marcus, the young man who took me on a visit. You can contact him. I'm going to leave his information so you can get in touch with him if you want to book a tour with him. They were really funny about cameras in there, and yeah, so I didn't even take much pictures because I felt so funny about it, but And I understand. A lot of the things in there you won't see anywhere else, so they have to protect it. Good. I enjoyed it. And Garvey is interesting. He has a lot of information. I don't know how that man stores so much in his head, you know, like dates, names, places. I don't know how he stores so much information, you know. But everybody on this earth have a purpose, you know. You see some people sometimes, and you know, you think that there is something missing from them, but everybody have a purpose. That purpose comes in the one thing that you are passionate about. And one thing about him, he's passionate about Marcus Garvey and history in general, because he can give you history about that. Matter of fact, well, it's not related to this video, but he's taught me a lot about some things that I never thought that I could learn from him. Everybody have them quirks, but everybody have them one thing that makes them them. That's the thing. There's nobody quite like you. You are your power. And so sometimes we need to wake up and realize that our own uniqueness is what makes us great. And so we just tap into that. But we weren't taught to do it that way, you know. In other cultures, once them see a child moving towards a certain direction, they start to, you know, they start to nurse them and help them and encourage them along the lines where they see that, you know, they have some unique gift. And that's where a lot of us miss up on our chances in life, is that nobody really guided us towards our purpose, our passion, our gifts. And so if you may know it, but if you've never really had the guidance towards it, you can feel lost. You can get lost and just never really find your way, you know, because not everybody will be able to function in the school system, because not all of us are made up like that, you know. Some of us are free spirits with free minds, so you can't unless it's maths, you know. With maths, you know, say maths is maths, it is what it is, you know. But when it comes to some other things that take thinking, critical thinking, you know, you can't tell me what to say. That was my struggle with UA when I just started. I got my own motherfucking opinion. I don't give a shit about yours. Boy, I did get some failure, you see. Everybody can function in the workplace, and you know, some people just want to live them passion and them purpose. You can totally do that and make money and live. And you can do it as big as you want to do. If you want to be rich, you can make yourself rich doing it. If you just want to be comfortable, you can do that as well. But like our dress, I want to take it off. I like her dress a lot. And I think it's linen. Is that linen? Shit. Some black family driving a Range Rover. Love to see it. Love to see it. But can't tell no lie. It's just a European vehicle still, but you know, them comfortable. There's some regular black folk. I'm not talking no hype looking people, just some regular black looking folk. This is gonna be the close of the vlog, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So until the next one, take care of yourself, and we'll link up in the next video. Alright, love you now. Mwah.